Hit that like and subscribe. Big trade for the Los Angeles Clippers here. Norman Powell gone. He's been traded to the Miami Heat. The Clippers get John Collins in return. Kevin Love is going to be headed to Utah with Kyle Anderson in the second round pick. Big time move. I think, although I love Norm is a Clipper through and through. You understand me? But as I've said in these videos for years now, via my old channel and this one, the Clippers need a few things: competent backup center, power forward, better backup point guard. We got 2 out of the 3 with Brook Lopez and now John Collins. Now we got to get the backup point guard. Also, I would like to get another wing as well. Let's read a couple of the comments here, and then I'll go to Shams' article. Who's this? What's this? Prod 5. Why would the Clippers do this? Nick Edgar _8. Love going to end up on the Knicks or Lakers. Yeah, I can see that for sure. Chuck Delmont. Kevin Love getting the retirement. SA ready as we speak. Oh, man. I am Chef Marvin. Kevin Love buyout and go to the Lakers. I'm here for it. No, again, just like the other person posted, I can definitely see something like that happening. Sign with the Lakers or some team for the minimum. Prod 5 again. Pat Riley finally woke up from his slumber and cooked. This ain't Pat Riley, brother. I'm pretty sure this is from the Clippers side. They were not satisfied with Norm's playoff performance. And honestly, his performance in a lot of big games. Norm has had a habit of disappearing. And if you're going to be relying on this dude to be your basically number 3 or 4 scorer, and he doesn't do his job, it's going to be a problem. Like if Norm plays to his normal level, we beat the Denver Nuggets in the first round of playoffs this year. Period. Let's see, this person said, Irks, Powell's the only consistent scorer off the bench for the Clips last season. This person, DJB, he states, if Bill joins the team, it's a huge win. I get the trade, though. I'm just sad because I like Powell a lot. We all love Norm. I got the playoff T-shirt. You know, he's done. Look, he did his job. Addition by subtraction, losing Paul George, he stepped it up. He played better than what Paul George did in most of the seasons with the Clippers, right? He did his job. Let's read this article. So as we said, Powell to the Heat, Collins to the Clippers, written by Shams. Clippers, Jazz, and Heat have agreed to a trade that sends Norman Powell to the Miami. John Collins to Los Angeles, Kevin Love, Kyle Anderson, yada, yada. Powell, 32, is coming off the best season of his career, in which he averaged 21.8 points and was an all-star candidate. And he would have been an all-star if LeBron James didn't wait till 5 minutes before game time to announce that he wasn't going to be able to play. Norm probably would have been able to make his all-star team. As you see, he's 32 years old, bro. He's not going to have a ton of opportunity to make all-star teams. LeBron James. Anyway, this ain't about LeBron. He started all 60 games he played in for the first time in his career. Miami's looking to rebound from a tumultuous season that included Jimmy Butler, the Jimmy Butler trade to Golden State, and finished with a first-round sweep by Cleveland. Powell adds offensive firepower and was 42% shooter from behind the arc this year. The 6'4" guard is one of the league's hardest working players and should seamlessly fit into Miami's culture. I think Norm is a hand in glove fit in Miami. He's going to provide a need. They do need more scoring punch, and Norm will be able to provide that. John Collins, 27 years old. Y'all, I did not realize he was that young, bro. I thought John Collins was in his 30s. He's been around for a long time. 27 years old. Anyway, he's the kind of athletic big the Clippers have coveted in the past. 6'9" forward, averaged 19 points, 8.2 rebounds in 40 games for the Jazz last season. Now, that's the thing. Injury issues the last couple years have kind of hampered him some, especially last year. I've had John Collins on my fantasy team the last 2 years. He gets numbers. You get 19 and 8, efficient scorer, rebounder, block shots, solid defender. Not a great defender, but he's solid. He's solid. John Collins fills a lot of needs for the Los Angeles Clippers. Let me tell you, if John Collins was on this team last year, we beat the Denver Nuggets. Aaron Gordon does not get that put back dunk. He don't get the tip jam that he got that bounced us out of the first round, basically. He don't get it. John Collins is going to put a body on him. Pause. Let me see. It says both Powell and Collins were unlikely to sign extensions with their respective teams, according to sources. While Powell was one of the league's best 6 men in his first 2+ seasons with the Clippers, before thriving as a starter last season with Kawhi Leonard out for the first 2 months, the Clippers have been looking for more cap flexibility. Leonard has 2 years remaining on his contract. They just signed a new 2-year deal, $81.5 million with James Harden. The second year of Harden's deal has a player option and is partially guaranteed. The Clippers can use another shooting guard and playmaking guard and have a $5.3 million non-tax mid-level left to use. And that money is either going to go to Chris Paul or Bradley Beal. Now, it looks like Chris Paul is eyeing a comeback to the Clippers. He was at the game. He was at game 3. Got a very warm reception from the crowd, and he almost looked like he was surprised that he got it. To me, I was in the building when they put the camera on him, and actually they didn't even show it anywhere else. But I saw it because I was at the game. He almost looked like he was surprised he got cheered because the first time it's probably happened for him in a while. If you can give Chris that mid-level, Bradley, you can take the minimum, even though mainly because you're getting paid. You're going to get bought out. You're going to get your money from Phoenix, bro. You're going to get it. You can have Bradley Beal, and I'm not a huge Bradley Beal guy, but I got to think, he's better than Norman Powell. He is. And if he plays Norm's role, if he's willing to come off the bench, play good minutes, cook against second teams, you got a winner there. Utah has turned Collins' contract into an asset of a second-round pick, and it will also create $26.6 million trade exception. Wow. I mean, they're under the cap, but goodness gracious, that's a huge trade exception. The Jazz have traded Colin Sexton in the second-round pick to Charlotte for Yusuf Nurkic and completed a contract buyout of Jordan Clarkson this offseason. Kevin Love is 36 years old. Who knows what he's going to do? Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. Was this a good move on both sides? we already know it's a home run for Miami for sure. Mainly from the Clippers side. Is this a win for the Clippers? Did they do the right thing? Getting that power forward, filling that hole at power forward that they've had for years since Blake Griffin. For years. Fill that hole, but you had to give up a huge part of your team to get it. Because Norm is a glue guy. He's hungry, great teammate, solid player who, although he fell flat in the playoffs, you don't even get to the position you got if he doesn't give the contributions that he gave. So Norm, shout out to you, but was it the right move? Let me know what you guys think and hit that like, subscribe. Till next time, I'm out.